I'm Shae Russell for mining.com.au, and joining me today is Paul Bennett, the Managing Director for Medallion Metals. Paul, it's great to see you. How are you?
I'm well, Shae. How are you?
Good, thank you. Now, you are a fresh face to the mining.com.au audience, and you've got a couple of projects on your books. Could you give us a rundown of what your primary focus is for the moment?
Yeah, well, the company was floated in 2021, basically on the Ravensthorpe Gold Project, which is located about 600 kilometres southeast of Perth. We've been busy there over the last 4 years, drilling approximately 60 kilometres of new drilling, upgrading resources, undertaking studies, and advancing the permits on that project. And in October of last year, we released a PFS that looked at standalone development at Ravensthorpe. And then I think perhaps more recently and more relevant to this discussion is the commercial arrangements that we've entered into with IGO, and that is we've got an exclusivity agreement in place that lets us negotiate with IGO to acquire their Forrestania nickel operation and some of the associated infrastructure. And key to that is the Cosmic Boy processing plant, and the strategy there is to process or mine and process the high-grade ore from Ravensthorpe, which is located 150 kilometres to the south, truck it up to the north to that established infrastructure and produce a gold and copper product.
Now, no doubt we will get our chance to talk about that in the coming weeks. But first, let's talk about the results that were announced on the 20th of November. There's been some recent drilling activity at Cundip, which I believe is part of the Ravensthorpe Gold Project. Can you elaborate on what these results are?
Yeah, the drilling program was kicked off early in October of this year off the back of the announcement that related to the Forrestania potential acquisition. So we've got if you cut the sulphide resource at Ravensthorpe in the fresh rock only and above a 2 gram cutoff, you back out about 770,000 ounces of gold at 4 grams and 0.6 copper, significant copper credit. And what we're looking to do is complete a study on that material, mining it from underground and taking it up to Forrestania. So we commenced a drilling program that looked at confirming and improving the confidence and growing the size of the first 1 to 2 years, 2 to 3 years actually of the mine plan. So that drilling got underway in early October, and the first results are just drifting through. We reported those yesterday, as you mentioned. So 4 holes of, it's about 800 metres of a 15,000 metre program, so a lot more news to flow here. But some really good, consistent hits, mineable grades and widths. I think 21 metres at 3.4 grams, and within that, 7 metres at 15 grams. So a really nice hit there, confirming the continuity and the grade of the deposit. The announcement was pretty clear, showing some cross sections and just how mineable that material is and suitable it is for underground mining.
Those results certainly do paint a promising picture of what's to come. And given you're only just starting into a 15,000 metre drill program, tell me, what can we expect over the coming weeks?
Well, that news is the data's starting to come back from the laboratory, so we expect that there'll just be a continual flow of news out of the lab and reinforcing those kind of hits that we're seeing in the deposit. You know, the cuttings are visual, so we're quite confident that we're hitting the structure consistently where we interpret it to be. And then the other feature of yesterday's announcement was really that we picked up additional mineralisation in the hanging wall and the footwall. It's separate to the existing block model and separate to our planned underground development at the moment. So it looks like there's a lot of upside shaping up there.
It certainly sounds like it, and there's a really positive story unfolding for us right now. Listen, Paul, thank you so much for being here today, and I can't wait to chat with you in the weeks ahead.
Likewise, Shae. Speak soon.